we tighten it some more now, or just wait for it to turn black and fall off?
Give it a quick prod.
Oh, what is that gooey yellow stuff? Hey, Pave!
My handyman.
I was bored, so I came over to keep Asuka company.
She's got the makings of a natural, this girl. She's managed to extract this little gem from our guest. There's a plane coming into Francis International in 2 hours' time. It is full of Catalina's poison. You can avoid airport security by getting a boat out to the runway light buoys and shooting the plane down on its approach. Collect the cargo from the debris and stash it.
Oh, you be careful now, okay, baby?
Now try the chili oil.
God, these chicks are just crazy. I mean, you know, technically there wasn't anything disgusting shown in this cutscene, but the mental images this dialogue always gives me, oh man, these chicks, man, they're weird. Anyway, yes, we're here at the SAM mission in GTA 3, and which I always like to think is one of the most, if not the most difficult mission in the game. This being the single to last of the story missions, so only this mission and then we're at the final mission. Of course, I still have to do the D-Ice payphone missions and Shoreside Phil, along with lots of side missions, which I'm gonna be covering first before I get to the final mission. But it is technically the second to last, or yeah, the second to last story mission here. And it all really relies on your timing. That's what makes it difficult, because you gotta shoot this plane with a rocket launcher at exactly the right moment, and if you don't do that, then you're pretty much fucked and your mission is failed. So there's that. I did see a really unique strategy from some guy on YouTube that actually shot the plane down at the Cochrane Dam, which I thought was really cool how he did it. So he actually drove all the way up to the Cochrane Dam and shot the rocket into the air at a very specific second in order to get the plane down and then collect the packages there. However, you're gonna see quite the regular vanilla strategy, unfortunately, here on my channel. Luckily though, in many other missions I get to do unique strategies. For example, the mission Copland comes to mind, the mission in Vice City, in which I used a really easy and straightforward strategy that, however, nobody that I ever encountered on YouTube or whatever seemed to have used that strategy, but it made that mission a piece of pie. So I always thought it was kind of weird that nobody used my strategy, or at least not on YouTube. At least not that I'm concerned of, let's put it like that. Not even the guys from GTA series videos used that trick. I believe they didn't. Same with, I guess, the mission Mike Torino, how I killed Mike Torino in San Andreas. I'm not sure if I'm the only one on YouTube who did it that way as well, but I remember that being a pretty unique strategy there. So yeah, I do have my fair share of unique strategies myself. However, now I still have to take care of this one, and I'm gonna put the boat a little bit differently, because if it flies over me, then at least I could put the boat like this so that I can look into two sides. So there and there. Yeah, I hate this part in which you gotta hit the plane, because it requires you to be very specific here. My boat is slowly drifting off. And all of a sudden it will appear, and it will go a lot faster than you expect. Here it comes. Yes, I got it. Oh man, that was close. I thought I was gone. So luckily I turned the boat around, or else I wouldn't be able to hit him like that. So yeah. Now we have to get the spanked stash and get it back to Asuka, which makes no sense, because in the previous missions he wanted us to destroy the spank stands, and now she wants us to actually retrieve it, which is kind of weird when you think about it, but you'll soon find out why Rockstar decided for us to return something to Asuka, because there is something you will find out when you get back to the construction site. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I get a 5-star wanted level if I destroy this helicopter here. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm just gonna ignore it for now. And quickly get the spank and I clear that side out. Okay. Well, we're gonna take the Colombian cartel cruiser here. Let's see if we can pick this up while we're in the car. Yes, we can, so that's nice. It actually takes a few seconds before you can pick them up, so you gotta touch them a little bit longer than... What the hell is this though? Why isn't he picking this one up? Right, there we go. Now we need to stash this bank back at the construction site, which makes no sense at all, and it took me to this day to realize that it actually doesn't really make sense. Yeah, obviously it's worth money, but Asuka wants us, you know, to take down the bank population, so it doesn't really make that much sense for us to retrieve it for her. That guy flew up really high. Once again, the Dodo could come in handy here to fly back to Staten Island, and once again, I'm not gonna do it. I did receive a comment today, because today was the day I uploaded Grand Theft Auto, although when this will be up, we'll be a lot further into, you know, this will probably be up in, I don't know, yeah, I don't know, at least a week later than Grand Theft Auto, I guess. So, but then a guy pointed out to me saying that, you know, flying a Dodo isn't that difficult, all you gotta do is tilt the analog stick down and, you know, never press up and stuff like that. That's what he said. I know that's true, but I'm still not gonna bother to use it now because, quite frankly, I'm just gonna try and drive back this thing. You could also try and go to the Pain Spray in Pike Creek, which I'm also not gonna bother with. I'm just gonna go ahead and drive over to the construction site in Fort Staunton and get this over with. So we're getting pretty deep into the GTA 3 remake now. We're reaching the end. There's still a lot of side missions. I have to do the firefighter, the rampages and shoreside fail. Let's see, the taxi driver. Then there is let's see if I can... the de-ice missions. Can't really concentrate on the concept like this. Go, nice. So the import-export garages, all three of those, I still have to do the firefighter, the rampages and shoreside fail, the taxi driver, and the de-ice missions, and I'm sure I'm forgetting a lot of stuff here. But oh yeah, and the unique stun jumps. And then we're pretty much done already. Yep, so that brings us to the final mission, Ransom. I mean, this was Ransom, but yeah, it showed us that Catalina had now killed Asuka. So yes, Asuka died as well by the hands of Catalina, and Maria has been kidnapped. And if we want to see her back, then we're gonna have to meet her at Cedar Grove, which I'm gonna be doing by the end of this walkthrough. So I'm gonna make sure I finish off all the other stuff before we get to that part. So yeah, I thank you again for watching, guys. Also, I forgot to mention the RC Toys missions. I still have to cover those as well. And whatever I also forgot to mention, I'm gonna cover that anyway, so don't worry about whatever I forgot to mention. So thanks again for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, stay tuned.